Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have been enjoying the Disney World vlogs. This is the last one and it's going to be a little bit different because I am coming to you from the future, obviously, to introduce it because apparently I didn't record as much as I had suspected I did at Animal Kingdom, and then also, as I will mention in the outro, my phone did overheat, so I wasn't able to really record a lot, and after editing it was only like 7 minutes long, so I wanted to come in here and interject some commentary so that you know what the heck is going on, and so I can give you just a little bit longer of a video because 7 minutes is boring and really has nothing to it. This was Thursday the 24th of August. We went to Animal Kingdom for half of the day, and then the second half of the day was the Epcot After Hours, which you guys saw in the Epcot vlog. So that is not included in here, which is another reason why this is kind of short. Animal Kingdom is always a very short park for us because there is not a ton that we do. I don't do a lot of the rides, and the ones that Kim does do, she's able to do single riders, so she gets on and off. So Animal Kingdom really is a very small, short day for us, unless we do like the animal trails, which we did not do this time because it was just so darn hot. And then also at the end of this video, I am going to do a Disney wrap-up because I did not record our second day at Magic Kingdom because I was not feeling well. I just was overheated and just plain out exhausted and didn't feel good, you know, felt sick to my stomach and stuff, and I just was not enjoying myself, and I didn't want to vlog me being miserable, and it just wouldn't end up and would not have been a fun video. So I'm just gonna go through at the end of this what we did do on our second day at Magic Kingdom and also share some pictures for you guys and things. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video. Let's go back to Thursday the 24th and when we went to Animal Kingdom. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Animal Kingdom. You can see the tree of life behind me. Miss Kim doing her job. We are headed to breakfast at Tusker House, which is a character breakfast. Woo! Hey Kim, how'd we get to Africa so fast?
Just that.
So at breakfast at Tusker House, I had the most delicious breakfast I think I've had at Disney World. It was Mickey waffles, and also they had Simba waffles, which is just delicious because it's usually only Mickey waffles, but because this was in Animal Kingdom, they had Simba waffles as well, so I had to get one of those. And then I had some scones and some croissants and some lovely bacon. It was one of the best breakfasts I've had in Disney World. And then after breakfast, or during breakfast, honestly, we got to meet a couple of characters.
We are here today to welcome you one and all to the festival of the Lion King.
Your old buddy Tim Morgan's here. The show can begin. Hey, what are you doing? Slow down, slow down. I'm supposed to be center stage. Look at me, I'm in a parade.
wish I could have left the audio in for these tumbling monkeys, but unfortunately YouTube did say it would be a copyright violation. And then after the tumbling monkeys, there are some aerial dancers that are dressed as birds. They are actually dancing to Can You Feel the Love Tonight, but again, YouTube said I could not include that, so I hope the music I included helps you get a feel for the dance. After Festival of the Lion King, we finally got to go on my favorite part of Animal Kingdom, the safari. And I'm not going to really say much about it because it's self-explanatory, but basically it's a bunch of live animals throughout a big area, and you're in like this caravan thing, and it's just amazing because you can just see animals running around and are interacting, and you can smell the grass and things. It's very, very fun. After the safari, we got to do a brand new meet and greet and meet Moana, which was so much fun.
And happy birthday! Thank you.
Done, and we are back in the room. Unfortunately, my phone started to overheat, so I could not finish vlogging things, so this is going to be one of the shorter vlogs, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to take a much needed nap because we have Epcot after hours tonight, which you guys will see, probably will have seen already at this point in the Epcot vlog, because I am going to combine the two, but that goes until 1 a.m. and I'm already tired, so I'm going to get in a good 2-hour nap maybe, and then get up, eat some lunch, and then we're headed out again. So me and Remy are gonna take a snooze. And that was pretty much our day at Animal Kingdom. We did do a few other things. Kim did a couple of rides that I don't enjoy, and we met up with Chip and Dale dressed as dinosaurs, which was a lot of fun. I would show you guys that picture, but that was taken by the PhotoPass cast members, so we don't have those pictures yet. Kim has to go in and download them and stuff. I just want to say we don't normally do autographs or meet and greets even. Crazy birds outside my window. But we were doing something a little special for somebody's Christmas present, so you know, that's added to what we were doing. So that's a little bit why it was a little bit more exhausting than usual, and also why we did less, I guess is what I was trying to say. Because you have to, you know, factor in the time it takes to wait for the characters and get through the line and all that good stuff. So sometimes we skip Animal Kingdom and frankly, I think we probably will do that next time. Okay, so let's do a little Disney wrap up here. First, let's talk about our last day, which was our second Magic Kingdom day that I did not record. As I said earlier in this video, the reason I did not record this is because I just did not feel well at all. But also, we met up with another travel agent that Kim knows, and that took a lot of our time the first half of the day. Basically, what I did while she was meeting with the travel agent is I just walked around taking pictures because the crowds were much lower than usual, so I got some great pictures without lots of people in the way. Obviously, you can't get it with no people in the way unless you're there after the park closed, like some of the night pictures I've gotten, which I'll pop those on the screen here in various parks. Loved that. Loved being able to get pictures of an empty park at night. The nighttime pictures are amazing, and I want to take more next time we go. A little bit of a tip. I discovered that if you take nighttime pictures with your phone on portrait mode, instead of regular photo, it comes out way better. I don't know why, it doesn't make any sense, but it comes out way better. So there's a tip for you. Before meeting with the travel agent, we went to Crystal Palace for breakfast, which is the Winnie the Pooh themed restaurant at Magic Kingdom. It was delicious. It's like a buffet, all you can eat kind of style. So much fun. I love Crystal Palace all the time. As expensive as it is, I love it because it's just one of the only places you can see Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore together. Normally you can only meet them during the Halloween party together. So we stayed there for a couple of hours, making sure we met all the characters, making sure we ate enough. Then we went and met with the travel agent. And then after meeting with the travel agent, Kim went on Tron again. We went on Jungle Cruise, which is like if you've seen the movie Jungle Cruise with Dwayne Johnson, that's based off of the ride. And it's pretty much the whole ride because they have so many things in there in the movie that are in the ride. So I loved that movie because of that fact. So authentic. And Dwayne Johnson. Then we went on People Mover, which is just basically a like train around one section of Magic Kingdom, and so you can see like the rides in a different view, and you can see the castle in a different view, and it's so much fun. And we always make sure to go on it because even if you don't really care about the views and stuff, if it's a hot day, it's the perfect ride to go on because not only is there a breeze from going so fast, but you go in and out of buildings too, so you get blasts of air conditioning. We do it so many times at every trip because it's just so much fun, and it's a good relaxing thing to do too. If your feet are hurting you or anything like that and you need to sit, that's a good thing to do. We also did Carousel Progress, which is basically just a rotating theater that goes through the years of progress with like homes and electronics and stuff like that. That's also a really good thing to do if you need a relaxing like 20-25 minutes. It's also air conditioned, so that's great. We try to do that every time now too, but that's something that if we don't do it, we're not gonna cry. Speaking of things we couldn't do, that on the one hand kind of made me cry, but on the other hand meant we could leave the park earlier, so I was okay with that. Pirates of the Caribbean was closed the whole time we were there that day, and we didn't do it the first Magic Kingdom day because, like Kim said in the video, we split up Magic Kingdom where we do like, so there's 4 lands in Magic Kingdom, and we try to do 2 on one day and 2 on the other day so that we're not running and chasing all over the place in Magic Kingdom. Pirates is in Adventureland, which is not where we were for the first day, so that is unfortunate. But I've gone on it before, so it's not a huge deal, and I'll go on it again next time because it's Pirates, and you should go on it every time, if not multiple times. So that was unfortunate, but it was okay. And then we also did Haunted Mansion, which is one of my favorites as well. So as you guys heard in previous videos of mine while I was preparing to go to Disney World, I was talking about how I was going to the Halloween party, and that's why I had a costume and all that stuff. Unfortunately, because of money constraints, we did not order the tickets at that point, and by the time we were able to order the tickets, they were all sold out. So we were unfortunately not able to go to the Halloween party. We've gone before, so we know what it's about, but Kim was bummed, so that's why we decided to do Epcot After Hours, which was fantastic. And I love After Hours, and other parks have it too, so I think we might be doing that instead of the parties from now on. We shall see. We were supposed to do the Halloween party that second Magic Kingdom day, which is also why it was kind of a shorter day for us, because you have to be out by 6 when there is a Halloween party night, and so we just basically did what we could do and got out of there. It was our last day and everything. We were exhausted and we had to pack up still to leave the next day, so it was a shorter Magic Kingdom day as well, which probably would not have made a good video either, so that's why there is no footage of that. But I just wanted to touch on a couple other things. Oh, before I do that, also at Magic Kingdom, the train around Magic Kingdom, the actual train, this train has been closed for 5 years and it's finally back open. We wanted to ride this thing so many times. Unfortunately, time constraints made it so we couldn't, but we rode it a few times and we just love the train. They did make some changes when they refurbished it, which is unfortunate, but it's still so worth it. It's just so much fun to ride around Magic Kingdom on that train. The reason it was closed is because they were building Tron and it unfortunately was in the way of the railroad tracks, so now the railroad tracks are in a little bit of a different direction, which is also an interesting change. And then also when we came back from Magic Kingdom, you might have seen this if you are on my Instagram, but Remy here got into a little trouble while we were out at Magic Kingdom that second day. We came back and he was on Kim's bed with Kim's white cheddar Cheetos in his lap and the TV remote. Mousekeeping apparently thought that was funny. Loved it. I loved it. It was the best end of the trip photo, and it made me, because I wasn't feeling good, it made me feel so great, and it was a laugh. I loved it. Okay, so I just want to touch on a couple of other things before we finish this wrap up. Going back to the first Magic Kingdom Day video, I mentioned that there was early entry, and I didn't exactly explain what that was. So basically, if you stay on a Walt Disney World property resort, you are allowed to go into the parks before other guests. That's what it means by early entry. It's usually only a half hour, but it's still really worth it because you are able to get into the line sooner. You're able to, get to where you're going in the park quicker because you're not fighting all those other guests. And also because it takes so long to get from your resort to the parks with whatever transportation you choose, it's worth going for the early entries so that you are not spending all of the beginning hours of the park opening on transportation. The birthday pin that Kim was wearing, I wanted to address that. Nobody asked flat out about it, but I did want to address that because what you can do when you go to Disney World is if you are celebrating a birthday or an anniversary, basically anything, they will give you a pin and they'll write on there what you're celebrating. Those are free. You can get them from your resort front desk or any gift shop anywhere within Disney. So definitely worth getting it. It's a free souvenir, and Kim got told happy birthday millions of times. I was going back and editing the videos and I realized what my favorite part was, and that was the Main Street trolley car in Magic Kingdom. That was so much fun. It's something I had not done before. It was such an interesting way to see Main Street, and I didn't have to walk. It was so much fun. I loved it. Probably gonna do that again. And Kim's like, oh, well, we should do it again and set up on the open air top so you can see it that way, which would be amazing. So we're probably definitely gonna do that one again. I think that was my favorite part because it was just different and interesting, and I loved it. And I got great footage. One thing that I got at Epcot Food and Wine that I did not show in the video is a variety dish of French fries. The first one is salt and vinegar, the middle one is barbecue fries with bacon, and the last one is sweet potato fries with a whipped marshmallow honey dip stuff. It was really good. I didn't really love the marshmallow stuff because I'm not a marshmallow fan, but I did enjoy it overall. We had that, well, I had that. Kim had fried pickle chips, but we did that when we came back for after hours, which is part of the reason I didn't vlog it, because I was focusing on vlogging after hours that day, and I didn't even think about vlogging what we were doing before after hours. So also during after hours, something that I love began. So the day that we went back to Epcot for after hours was the release, or the start, whatever you want to say, of Pumpkin Spice Latte Day. So I had a PSL at Epcot, and I did a little short here on this channel of me getting it. That was so much fun. I got to have my first pumpkin spice latte even though I was on vacation. Oh, it was so good. Kim is a Disney freak. She went there as a kid and stuff, so it's all like nostalgia and stuff for her. I did not, but the reason I like it, besides the fact that my best friend is obsessed, is like the little things they do. So like in that one clip of us in line for going on Little Mermaid, there are like bird tracks and also shells embedded in the walk area, which I think is amazing because it just immerses you into it. And like in Epcot, the music changes as you're walking through the countries, and there's like little clues to what country you're in and stuff. One of the things they really do well is in Epcot, if you are in like say Canada, chances are the cast members that you are interacting with, the employees, are from Canada. That's one of the things they do that I just love because it just adds to the authenticity of it. Like when we got crepes in France, the guy was French. It's so cool. I love that. Like they really ingrain you in it, and it's not even the big stuff. Like everybody always thinks about the big stuff when they think about the magic of Disney. For me, it's the total small stuff, and the more you look, the more you notice. Like during this trip, I noticed something I've never noticed before, and that's the cast members, employees, they're called cast members. If they're talking about work in any way, like anything that could ruin the magic, they cover their mouths so you can't read their lips. I thought that was very, very genius, and just completely, it continues to keep the magic going. I loved that. And also, and this kind of started during COVID, which I wish they would keep it up instead of doing the traditional meet and greets. But I actually really prefer it when the characters just come out at random. That's why I like when Daisy came out in Hollywood Studios, I turned into a child. Because I just love it when they come out at random. It just seems more magical that way. And during COVID, they were doing, because they weren't doing meet and greets, obviously, so they were doing, like, the characters would just randomly come out on a balcony or something. And I thought that was really cool. And it kind of stopped doing that now that restrictions are taken off. And it's not as magical for me to do a meet and greet as it is to just randomly see a character come out. So I missed that. Okay, and then the only other thing I want to mention is I think we have figured out what the noise was in our hotel room. I'm pretty sure it was a cicada, one of those, you know, long, nasty bugs. I won't put a picture on the screen, promise me, I don't want to see it either. But I think one got stuck in our room behind the fold-out bed because there's no air conditioning vent back there, and like people have said maybe it's an air conditioning fan that's loose and stuff like that, but there's no air conditioning vent back there, so I'm pretty sure it was a cicada of some kind. So that's unfortunate that we were sharing a room with a bug and didn't know it, but we got moved. Yeah, so that's pretty much the wrap up. So let me know if you have any questions about anything you've seen in any of the videos. I just love making travel vlogs, so if there's a travel destination you guys really want to see, I can't promise that I can do it, but you know, I will add it to my list of prospects for the future. So just let me know that down in the comments, or if you want to let me know privately, you can use the video request form that is in the description all the time. There was one comment from, I believe it was Joey, that she loved seeing the glimpses of Disney World, and the fact that she's not in the United States and can see that stuff, like she didn't say this part, but the fact that she's not in the United States and can see that stuff really makes me just want to keep going and showing you guys everything that I can, because I know YouTube is a great platform for that, to see things and learn things that you wouldn't normally see and learn in your normal life. And I love that. I know you love that. So I want to make sure I can provide more of that for you guys. So let me know anything you want to see down below, even if it's not a huge like travel destination, it's just something you want to see like in my area. Do let me know that, because I will absolutely try to do it for you guys. And that concludes the Disney vlogs. How sad. But I am excited to get back to the regular vlogs as well. I have been recording a weekly vlog this week, which I am looking forward to showing you guys. I hope you enjoyed this kind of Frankenstein video. If you did, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed already and you want to see more videos from me, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers for the month of September, so fingers crossed. And I will see you guys next time for the next weekly vlog. Although technically you're getting a bonus vlog tomorrow on Sunday. So look forward to that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.